everyone. Turnover Carbon here. Welcome back to episode 5 of our Journeyman series. Whoever decided it was a bright idea to schedule number 1 Alabama week 1, I just want to have a talk. But we will get to that. First things first. Like I said in last episode, thank you to everyone that watched the first episode of this Journeyman series. As of recording, it's over 150 views, which compared to a lot of YouTube videos is very small. But for me, it's a nice little milestone on my channel. To those that watch the VODs on Twitch, also, that episode was my highest viewed VOD. So thank you all for watching. If you missed last episode, I recommend going back and watching it. We did a lot of stuff in the transfer portal, spring and summer months. Essentially got the boring preseason stuff out of the way before starting here today. Now, keen observers, especially compared to last year, will note that this team is objectively worse than last year in terms of offensive talent. Defensive talent, I believe we're about the same, but offensive talent, we went from 80 to 77. We are about 125th in the country in those rankings. For reference, if you are wondering how many schools there are in the database, 136. So we are a bottom 10 team, essentially, in the country in terms of talent. And yet, we have scheduled Alabama in week 1. This might be the biggest blowout in the history of the world. So we'll see how that goes. One thing of note, our starting quarterback this season is Giovanni Ramsey. He was our backup last year, started a few games due to injury, overall played really, really well. But now he's the starter for his senior year, and unfortunately, in the offseason development period, his accuracy went down by 2, which is less than ideal. But we're going forward with him. I have done some more recruiting stuff off stream, which I'll cover after the game. But first, let's just look at Bama. They are number 1 in the country in offensive talent and defensive talent. Their worst talent-based ability is pass protection with 83. For reference, let me just go back to us here. Our 83 would be better than everything we got, with exception of our return game. So, yeah. As far as practice goes, listen, we're just going to work on our running game and stopping their running game, and then we're just going to pray. The reason I scheduled Bama is because by playing them, we get $3 million, which it's a pretty good deal, all things considered. And so we'll just see how it goes. The AD goal this season is win at least 7 games or win the division. We did not win the division last year. Bowling Green did. I think winning the division is going to be pretty tough, especially since our team got worse. So we're just going to need to eke out 7 wins and hope for the best. All right, Bama is favored by 35. They have a recruit visiting. Welcome, Carter Hastings. Oh, boy. All right, so, hope for the best. I'm just hoping this game is competitive for as long as possible, which will probably be 5 minutes. But you never know. All right, Bama elects to receive. If they don't score 7 points, it's a win. All right. We got them to a 2nd down. And then they converted. Fair enough. Oh, no. Will we ever get them to a 3rd down? I say yes, because I'm going to get ambitious and blitz. We got him to a 3rd down. I'm sending the house. I'm sending everyone. Nah, they got a yard. That's unfortunate. Alrighty. One thing I do need to check really quick. Can their quarterback run? Answer, yes, he can. Oh, good. 108 IQ, 106 accuracy. Thanks, game. Bama definitely needed that, let me tell you. All right. I may go more zone. Ooh, come on. Ah, man, we got him to third and goal at the 2 against goal line defense, and they did a QB sneak for 2 yards and got it. Man, I am turning shoe clock on immediately because I am comparing this to a high school game where the team that's going to lose knows it and they have a running clock just the whole time. That's just my humble opinion. It's already 3rd and 2. We're doing great. We converted a 3rd down. Begin the celebratory trumpets. Mohamed Suarez goes backwards, then gets 1 yard, and then Gio gets sacked. And that is about how I anticipated most of the drives going. And Bama just got 5 straight first downs. Well, it took longer than 5 minutes for this game to turn into a blowout, which is good. Jeremiah Carr with a 45-yard rush. Thank you, sir. Isaiah Sims getting involved now. We're having some fun times. The play action didn't really work, but it's fine. No. Okay, listen. We're not going to beat Bama or even it be close by punting, or excuse me, by going for a field goal and 4th and 1 at the 5. Jeremiah Carr doesn't get it. He gets stopped. All right. I could have taken the points for pride, and part of me did debate it, but I mean, come on. It's 4th and 1 at the 5. There's not many scenarios where you are kicking the field goal 4th and 1 at the 5. Also, dropped frames? Not like this. See, even the stream doesn't want to watch this massacre. I respect that. Ah, they converted on 3rd and 3. All right, 3rd and 2. I'm blitzing. Send the house. Get him. Hey, -3 yards. Bama settles for a field goal. Imagine settling for a field goal against us. Washed. Oh, no. Hey, we converted 3rd and 11. Let's go. The read option. It didn't work. Why did I even try the option against a team as good as Bama? I don't know. But we converted on 3rd and 13. Look at us. Okay, we're driving. We're making moves. We're at the 4. Could we get points here? I don't think that answer is yes. Nah. All right, I'll kick this field goal. We also didn't give them a lot of time to drive down the field and kill us, which is good. Never mind. It seems like they want more points on the board, which fair enough. Yep, 39-yard run for a touchdown. Okay, Bama. Okay. All right. Well, down 24-3 at half. I'm gonna be honest. That's pretty much how I expected this to go. I think what I want now is a long drive. Just slowly waltz our way down the field, burn a unholy amount of clock, and then we can just, have fun with it. No, Isaiah Sims went backwards. Cool punt. Man, I hope for a better punt than that. Oh, Nakamura, buddy. Okay, 3rd and 4. I bet they pass. Nope. To their credit, they ran it and got a first down. Fair enough. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hit him. Actually, no. What am I doing? Goal line. Well, they got their yard. It's about to be 7 more points. Okay. I want to get in the end zone against these guys. Is that too much to ask? Yes. Yes, evidently it is. 4th and 2 at the 3. I'm going for it. Didn't get it. Incomplete. I mean, I'd like to say that hindsight being 2020, I wouldn't go for it there, but also, let's be frank, they're scoring every drive anyway. Ha ha, we held them to a field goal. Four verts, send it. Didn't work. Gio got sacked. Posts? Nope. Oh boy. Man, they're just everything we roll out there, they crush. Which is understandable. Hey, good stop there from Rodney Keller. See, and I mean this like half jokingly. We held him to a decent amount of field goals as Ty Bunch gets 60 yards. I want the touchdown. There we go. First and goal at the 2. Isaiah Sims gets in the end zone. At the moment, by the way, we're covering the spread, is all I'm saying. Oh, they're kneeling, the cowards. I will call a timeout just in case we return the punt for a touchdown. We did not. Turned it 5 yards. All right. I mean, listen, we're going to go up tempo. We got 2 timeouts. Let's throw the ball around here. The AI clearly does not understand the plan, but that's fine. 3rd and 7. Oh, the deep passes have been nerfed. Corner posts. Send it. No dice. What a shame. Curls? Hey, the curls worked. We converted the 4th down. All right, we lose to Bama 37-10. In all honesty, could have been worse. I mean, we never turned the ball over, which was good. They had a much better 3rd down conversion rate, obviously. But we had bigger chunk plays. We had 4 plays of 20 plus yards, 2 plays of 40 plus yards. They had 0 40 plus. I mean, the score line is grim, but like when you actually look at it, they average less than a yard more than us on the ground, despite running it 20 more times. Their passing game destroyed us. Don't get me wrong, but come on, worse. Giovanni went 11 to 22 for 172 yards. Suarez got stopped dead in his tracks. Sims got the touchdown. Thought Carr did okay. Yeah, I mean, listen. Their quarterback only threw one incompletion the whole game. That pretty much tells you all you need to know. None of the receivers really got anything going, though Bunch obviously had the big play. We got 3 tackles for a loss and then nothing else defensively. So, yeah, I mean, you're taking on the number 1 team in the country, both on the ranking and talent based, and you only lose by 27. I say only. Lost by like 4 touchdowns, and I'm here like, yeah, it's only 27. But I mean, that genuinely could have gone a lot worse. And we covered the spread. You're welcome, degenerate sport bettors. Oh no, Alexis Martin is down. Yes, because my linebacker group was so deep already. It's fine. All right, that means redshirt freshman Braden Coley is going to play, or do I want Jasper Bradshaw? I do not want Bradshaw. And I think it has to be Braden. Even though his coverage ability is horrendous. And he can't tackle. Should I go Caden Merrill at that point? Actually, yes. Caden Merrill can play. All right. Well, putting that aside, let's take a moment to look at recruiting really quick. We have a lot of needs in the recruiting space. Running back, wide receiver, tight end, O-line, D-line, corner, safety. We have a lot of needs. Essentially every position under the sun. Let me first make sure that everyone here is scouted and that I know people's potential. Okay, I don't know these guys at the bottom yet. What do we got? It's not good. It's really bad. Okay. Okay. All right, let me get these corners out of here. Oh, Demetrius Weaver, why do you have to go and suck? Yeah, I mean, we don't really need a QB. Um, I just wanted to scout a couple to see what they got. Garrett Fang looks like he could be decent, though the accuracy in a D is a bit scary. But you know what? I'm willing to offer scholarship and I'll schedule a visit. Is Akron at home? No, no, it is not. And we only have 4 home games this season because the way the schedule worked out. Hence why I have so many players coming for the Ball State game. B man coverage with 75. I can work with that. I can work with that. All right, first let's get everyone scheduled who can schedule. Harley Sizemore is a safety. I guess, yeah, Central Michigan can be you. Leonard Singh, he's the wide receiver I really, really want. And Buffalo's interested. So I'm going to bring him in at Buffalo. Jonathan Anthony is coming to Central Michigan also. And Saul, yep, to Central Michigan. Roger can come to Buffalo. Cool. All right. That's that. Done and dusted. Where are we at in points ahead here? Yeah, we're ahead on a lot of them. All right, so I think also just miscellaneously, my plan with Harley Sizemore is I think I want to move him to corner. So he kind of satisfies the corner need, whereas Brendan Graham gets me a really good safety. So I'm happy with a lot of these guys at the moment. Let's just do from Brandon on down, I think. All right. So then out of the guys I'm behind on, Roger and Saul need to be the 1 and the 2, and then I mean dealer's choice, I guess the JUCO O lineman. And Cameron. Okay. That's done and dusted. Cool. Recruiting. Donezo. All right. And now we are already into conference play against Ball State, who, like us, all. Not only did they lose to an FCS school, they their offense never scored. Guys. Oh, buddy. Oh, no. You're telling me that they're equal level to us? We lost by Bama by what? What was the score? 27. And Ball State lost to the FCS school by 43. I have no words. I don't even know what we need to work on. Let's just do rushing and stopping their downfield passing. Because why not? What a world. We're only favored by 7. I am insulted. If we don't win this game by double digits, I will be so mad. All right, we do have 5 recruits visiting today due to our severe lack of home games. So I think, I mean, we're probably going to get burned on guys like Abel Woods and Jackson Colin, who it's the first visit out of their 3, but outside of that, it should be okay. All right, Ball State, what do you got? Ooh, they call tails. Smart decision. And it is tails. And they defer. Interesting. All right, so we start with the ball, as is our 1-2 clock going on. Posts, send it. 28-yard pass. Thank you. If we don't blow out Ball State, I would be so disappointed. The sack there, not great. There we go. The 3rd down conversion. And Isaiah Sims walks it in. Touchdown. the Kent Staters. I should just refer to us as the Kent Staters. I just don't know how I feel about the Golden Flashes. Like, just morally. Alright, they punt. We're just going to run the ball a bit. Never mind. Tries to run the ball, goes backwards, and now it's a 3 and out. Oh, boy. They're trying some option. Respect. All right. They have scored more points against us than they did against an FCS school. My team should be so disappointed in themselves right now. I'm disappointed on behalf of them. Read option. It kind of worked. Oh, boy. 4th and 2. I am going to go for it. I'm going to pass it, though. There we go. 4-yard pass. That'll do. Oh, 26-yarder to Kendall Johns. I am not going to do a QB sneak. You silly gooses. Jeremiah Carr into the end zone. That'll do. Good drive. Now, can our defense actually get a stop? Drum roll, please. Yes, they can. Hosanna, etc. Jet sweep. One of these days, the jet sweep is going to consistently work, but that day is not today. We have to punt. Oh, we burned him at the 1. Nakamura, that's what we're talking about here. See if we can get a safety, and we do. DeAndre Bradley, one of the bright spots of last year's defense, getting the safety. Thank you. Thank you. Now let's see if we can just run the clock out to end the half, put some more points on the board, and just coast on to victory. Or score very quickly because Ball State's defense is not good. Hashtag analysis. Yep, there we go. We took almost all the time off the clock there. Yep. We took 5 minutes, 9 seconds off the 5-minute, 26 clock. That'll do. Ball State does start with the ball, though. They do nothing with it. The blitz has worked. The deep pass did not, and then Jeremiah Carr went backwards. I'll punt. The reason I'm punting there instead of going for it is while I trust my defense to, stop them, you got to make it a little entertaining sometimes. Wide receiver screen. It worked. And then Vincent Clay over the top on the corner route. That'll be a touchdown. Thank you. Good night. Uh-oh. Oh, I was about to say our defense is getting shredded, but then Corey Crump strip sacks Bryce McMillan and takes it 63 yards to the house. Big man touchdown. Oh, no, I'm sorry. He was stopped at the 7. They caught him. No. Bit rude of them to catch him like that is all I'm saying. Wow. Those 2 runs didn't work, but Jeremiah Carr gets us in there. We were only favored by 7. I'm so insulted. On behalf of my team, I am insulted. All right, the backups are in. The quarterback the rest of the way, redshirt freshman Landon Heath, who I admit doesn't look all that impressive, but have you seen my quarterback room? No part of it is really that impressive. Backup defense gets a stop. That's what we like to see. Not looking, our backup offense is leaving a little bit to be desired right now. But that's fine. Jeremiah Carr putting in work. There we go. We're getting some. Oh, no. We were making progress. How short it was. Hey, Kendall John, 30-yard touchdown reception. And Carlos misses the PAT. Fair enough, kid. And that'll do it. All right, we were only favored by 7. We won by 40. That is a 4 and a 0 for those keeping track at home. We were 4 of 10 on 3rd down. Not great. They were 0 of 8. Thank you. Good night. Ramsey, 13 and 19, 167 yards, got a touchdown. Heath, 2 of 4, 45 yards, touchdown. I think running the ball, we did pretty well. Carr got 3 touchdowns. Sims got a touchdown. Pretty good day. We got a sack. They got a sack. But we also had a forced fumble. All right. That'll do. We start off the MAC 1-0. And no one got injured, which is good. I need to remind myself really quick. 135 yards, Memphis, Bowling Green, Army. So that's Memphis, Bowling Green. Okay, cool. Nice and keep that in the back of my head. All right, let us see the results. So we got 340 for most of them, 540 for Hugo Haywood because Ball State is quote unquote interested. That'll do. All right, I'm going to use some scouting for this week just to get the best picture I can on some of these guys. Make sure they're actually, up to snuff, as the kids say. All right, cool. All right, I saw, oh yeah, we can schedule visits with a lot of players now. Nice of you to do that after I already played one of my 4 home games. You rats. All right, let's start building this Army game up a little bit. So, Yamaguchi can go. Samuel Moss can come to Buffalo because they're also interested. Jared Suarez. Let's do Army. Frederick Carey. I need D line complimentary, so Army. Hamza Ware. Buffalo. Jerry Lyons. Central Mish. Or Diallo. I'm looking at a lot of wide receivers, to be fair. Army. And finally, Spencer Singleton. Central Mish. That'll help a little bit. And then I think my goal in recruiting is to spend as little NIL money as possible. Because, last time around I spent a little bit too much NIL money on recruits, and I wasn't able to make a huge difference with my NIL money for the transfers because I wasn't able to hit the minimum threshold that so many of them wanted. So that's something that I need to work on, is not spending money until, the end or so of the recruiting battles so I can make a little push. Man, I am far behind on Mr. Fang here. Do I even? Yeah, I like Leonard Burt. That is true. Man, even with our visit, we're still. Oh, Hawaii. Oh, they offered him 200,000. You know what? If you want to pay this guy 200,000, more power to you. And they still did visit. I'm just gonna wash my hands of Sawyer Livingston really quick. I don't I don't really think there's a world there where that works. It's kind of a shame 'cause he looked decent, but that is what it is. It is what it is. Now, just the best pitches I can for these guys. All right, cool. I do have 21 recruiting targets right now. I might look to add some more guys in the weeks coming up, but we'll see. Oh, all right, so game number 3 against Northern Iowa, Northern Illinois. They're 2-0. They beat an FCS school and they beat Buffalo. by 14. So credit to them. They're usually one of the stronger schools in the MAC. Last year they did. Where'd they go last year? 3-9. Wow. Okay. They got Keegan Rayford at QB. He cannot run, and so far he's done pretty well. To be fair, can't really fault him. We're going to work on our passing game, I think, and stopping their run, since they're number 2 in the country right now in rushing yards per game. Keep in mind that is a bit inflated because they played an FCS school. But they're also favored by 5, and they have 4 recruits visiting. All right, let's rock and roll, Northern Illinois. I think this is really the first game this season that could go either way. Alabama, we always knew we were going to lose it. Ball State, we always knew it was going to be a blowout. So that's just kind of where we're at. Northern Illinois likes to receive. That's fine by me. Please receive the ball to your heart's content. I'm just going to keep blitzing. Now the blitz finally burned me. Probably shouldn't have blitzed there on that third down, but sometimes you gotta get a little risky. That's what I deserved there. All right, Northern Illinois on the board first. They took almost half that drive up. Credit to them. Send it. It didn't work. Hashtag send it did not work. But Gerald Crawford bails us out. Thank you, sir. Isaiah Sims has not been great so far to start the year. But again, we also played Bama. Triple option. And it works. Giovanni Ramsey with the touchdown run on the triple option. And then Northern Illinois just gets a massive play. Fair enough. Our defense is, how do you say, terrible. As they've already scored a touchdown. Okay. And Gio just got sacked twice in a row. This is feeling slightly like it's not going to go my way. They don't convert on 3rd and 7, though. That's good. All right, we need to score. And Muhammad Suarez fumbles. Well, ain't this going to be a fun little game here? Man, I mean, credit to them. I didn't think they'd pass there. They do pass there also. Okay. I'm keeping up tempo on just in case we convert here. We do, which is good. I mean, we have to get in the end zone. Like, field goal doesn't really help us. Well, it's going to have to. 4th and 5 is a bit much. And Kearns misses. Okay. That went about as poorly as you can go. But we're driving now. We're moving along. We're dancing. We're prancing. Jason Clark, touchdown pass. Thank you. Kearns missed the... Buddy. I get you're a freshman. It's that kick accuracy of 72, isn't it? Oh, man alive. I mean, that's 4 points. Like, that's not nothing. Okay, still plenty. Good news is plenty of time left. Bad news is I am suddenly not at all confident in my kicking game, which is a stark contrast to last year where Welsh was just dynamite. But hey, we're at the 7. There we go. I'm going to go for 2 here. And we get it. All right, we cut the lead to 3. A defensive stop here would be huge. It is not in the cards as they just rattle off 3 straight first down passes and a 20-yard run. Cool. We're not going to talk about what the score would be if our kicker was accurate, but God, our offense is so good. Man. Already made that one. The lead is now 7. Oh, they converted on 3rd and 6. Come on, guys. I mean, we're going to run out of time here. Yeah, we're out of time. Oh, I still had shoe clock on. That's a shame. All right, they make the field goal, so it doesn't matter anyway, but wow. You want to talk about just a bad performance. Like Alabama, let's be frank, I knew we were going to lose big going in, but I mean, they rattled off a 7-minute drive there at the end. Wow. I mean, we tried to come back a little bit, but we dug ourselves too much of a hole at halftime. They were 9 of 13 on 3rd down. Crazy. All right. I mean, that's a bit painful there. I mean, Gio wasn't terrible. 22 of 32, 223 and a touchdown. Suarez did okay. Carr did okay, but we just couldn't run the ball that much because we were behind the whole game. And we also couldn't stop their quarterback, Rayford. 19 24, 209, 2 touchdowns. The fumble obviously didn't help, and Kearns, wiping out 4 points. Not the best of starts we've ever had. Man alive. Good news, Barton is healthy. Bad news, Kenneth Jarrett is no longer healthy. Neat. Yeah, right there is good. Okay, so yeah, that's about where I'm at. All right, let's take a second, recruiting wise, to just add some players to our list. I want to look at D line. I want to look at linebacker, and just see if there is anyone who might be interested in coming down to old Ohio. Ooh, okay, he doesn't look too bad. He looks bad. All right, we got a couple. We got a couple players here. Both linebackers. It's fine. Welcome to the club. Welcome, welcome. Anyone interested in scheduling a visit? That is a no. All right, now we're essentially just doing the point score head on down. Ace pitches for these two. North Texas needs to go away. But rudely, they're not going away. Yeah, I mean, recruiting wise, I think we're looking okay. The issue I'm just going to run into is, let's be frank, we're in the MAC, and prestige and talent wise, we're one of the worst teams in the MAC. Or maybe not prestige, I think, because we're up to 4, I believe. But yeah, I mean, we're not going to be in that conversation for a lot of the 3-star recruits, which is going to hurt us because the potential for a 3-star is a lot, or the average higher potential for a 3-star is a lot better than a 2-star and then a 1-star and so on. All right, so we face Memphis. We need to get 135 passing yards against them to have a chance of getting the gold donor goal. If you're also keeping track at home, we need to win 7 games. So far, we've won 1. So we need to win 6 the next 9. That could get tricky. Also, winning the division isn't looking great right now as Bowling Green is undefeated. So that's not great. But we play Memphis. They're 2-1 thus far. They just lost to SMU in 7 overtime. This is the beauty of college football. Let me look at the log. All right, so fourth quarter ends on just 2 back-to-back punts. Very boring. And oh no, Memphis threw a pick to start OT, and then SMU, the kicker, missed the field goal as they got sacked twice. Why would you pass? Just run the ball 3 times, make it a close field goal. Oh no. Okay, and then it's a 5-6 straight touchdown affair. Memphis kicks a field goal, SMU field goal, touchdown. Memphis has to settle for a field goal, and SMU gets the touchdown from first and goal to fourth. That is insane. That is insane. And their quarterback this whole way through has already thrown 153 passes. He threw 67 passes. That's insane. I mean, yeah, he looks pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty solid. Pretty good. He can kind of run, but he can throw. We're in trouble. Why did the AD go from win 4 games to win 7 or the division? How did we get from A to B is what I want to know. All right, we're going up against Memphis. They are favored by 14. And they brought 9 recruits to this game. Fair enough. All right, let's play this. Tails never fails. It failed. And Memphis elects to defer. Okay, we need to score a touchdown. I am so sick and tired of starting behind on these games. We need a touchdown. Giovanni Ramsey got sacked, and Muhammad Suarez went backwards 3 yards. It really is impressive. Yep, they convert on 3rd and 7. I'm going to blitz again. Good call. I'm blitzing again. There we go. All right, defense. They held him to a field goal. That'll do. Now let's see if we can actually get something going. We cannot. Gio just got sacked on back-to-back plays. Our O-line is terrible. 3rd and 6. I am going to blitz a linebacker and get a little aggressive. They're going for it on 4th and 3. I bet they pass. I'm going to stay in zone. They do pass, and it's incomplete. Okay, we have really good field position. Let's not waste it. Please. Please. There we go. The slants works. In the red zone. At the 4. Jeremiah Carr touchdown. We take the lead. Sometimes, sometimes you just have to laugh, you know? 76-yard touchdown pass. Oh, boy. Well, our lead was short and sweet as we are now back. The bubble screen actually kind of worked. Who knew? The AI wants me to do 4 verts. I refuse. That does sound kind of fun, to be fair. Don't think I will. I am, however, going to do a little bit of read option. It worked. Why does the AI keep being like, hey, you should do 4 verts? Maybe it's a sign. Maybe the game's trying to tell me something. I feel like I'm leaving them with too much clock here. Yeah. Kearns missed another PAT. Buddy, I'm going to need you to make those. Hey, Gavin Graham with the pick in the end zone for a touchback. I am going up tempo because Memphis is going to start with the ball in the second half. Let's see if we can actually get something going here. We can't. 4th and 3, we punt. Well, that backfired spectacularly. No, I'm not doing a linebacker zone blitz on 3rd and 9. All right. Now I'm just going to run the ball. All right. Well, good news is we're winning. Bad news is they're averaging almost a first down every time they throw the football, which I'm being told by my analysts is not sustainable. So we force a 3-and-out. That's good. 0-yard rush is less good. Hashtag analysis. Ah, Ramsey got picked. Man, we can't help ourselves, can we? Yeah. All right, Memphis gets touchdown pretty easily. So now we have to match. And Ramsey throws a pick six. What? It was a close game, and I want people to remember that. 2 o'clock is coming off. If I go for it here on 4th down and we don't get it, that effectively seals the game. However, I'm going for it on 4th down. All right, 17-yard completion. That'll do. The read option works, and Ramsey is picked again. Get him out. Heath's in. Heath is in. Just, I don't know if we win this game anyway, but those turnovers have just killed us every time. So at that point, just give me Heath. Give me Heath, and let's see if he's actually got something. He got sacked. There goes that. Ooh, we burn him at the 4, though. Okay. See if we can get a little safety out of this. Ah, man. Nope, they got a first down. The dream is gone. They convert on 3rd and 10 also. That's pretty much a wrap. I mean, they're just... Yeah, I mean, they're just killing us. All right. Backups are in anyway. Let's have some fun. And Landon Heath currently is 0 for 4. Something tells me that is not good. You know what? Our defense finally got a stop. Credit to them as Landon gets sacked once again. Hey! We completed the 3rd down pass. Good for him. And he himself is picked. All right. Well, I mean, yeah, like the only two stats you need to look at for this, we were 2-11 on 3rd down, and we had 4 turnovers. Like, I think we were playing them pretty close, but in the second half, like our offense just died. Like, so we forced an early punt on coming out the first series in second half. At that point, we're up by 3. We then throw a pick. They get a touchdown. They're up by 4. We then throw pick 6. They're up by 11. Another pick. Series of punts. They score a touchdown. And that's that. Just so disappointing. I mean, Ramsey was terrible. Even though, 12-19, 120 isn't the worst scoreline ever, but 3 touchdowns, insane. I don't even know if we got the I don't know if we even got the pass yards. No, it says 103. We didn't get it. What's the point? I should probably look at everything else. Suarez did good. Carr, I think, did fine. Got 2 touchdowns, but yeah. Yeah, I don't think we got the pass yards needed for the donor goal. Nope. 103. We were 33 short. Unbelievable. Okay, so that is 4.5 million we will not be getting next year. Whee! And I mean, listen, I'd love to live in a world where like I should have passed more, but the thing is, I passed it a decent amount of times. It was just we were having such short drives. And we had no 20-yard plus plays. No 40-yard plus plays. We just didn't have the big plays, didn't have anything. Well, ain't that a depressing outcome here? All right, so we're 1-3 through 4. We have to win 6 of our remaining 8 games. I mean, we're gonna have to beat Army and then go almost undefeated in the MAC. Is how it's gonna have to shake out. Yeah, it's not looking good for us at Kent State here. Let's turn our eyes to some recruiting. See if anything is, looking up in the world or if it's still grim. Oh, I can schedule Felix Starks. Um, you can come. Is anyone else scheduled in? No. Then you can come to Central Michigan, buddy. Ooh, Brett can schedule. You can come to Army. Anyone else? No. All right. At this point, I am so far behind. See, Garrett Fang is good. That's what annoys me. And our visits first. Man alive. Okay. What annoys me is I think Garrett Fang's actually going to become a pretty good quarterback, but we're just so behind in the race here. It's like, can we even get him? I don't know. I think we're in this not great. I think it's, listen, we're only 4 games in. There's still a lot of season left. We very well could win 5 games in a row, and we're sitting pretty. But I think it was a bad combination, similar to what happened in my last year at Purdue, for those who watched the previous coach career save, where it was a bad combination of we had an overachieving year. In Purdue's case, we made the playoffs, made a run to the semifinal, and then the expectation next year was insane. This year, similarly, I mean, we won 9 games last year and got a bowl. But our team is a lot worse this year, and so the AD's expectation might be that high. But we'll see. We still 70 coach opinion of me, so even if we only win like 5 games, we should be okay. But who knows? All right, Miami of Ohio. They've lost their out of conference games and won both their MAC games. Fair enough. Their quarterback today. Oh, they have 2. Are you injured, Mr. Alvarado? You were, but it looks like you're fine now. You have a cannon, and you can kind of run. All right. I saw their rushing game. Their rushing talent was a 73. That's one of the lowest I've ever seen. So in that case, we're going to stop their downfield passing and work on our downfield passing. Giovanni, I'm looking at you. Also, I need to remind myself to make him our starter again. All right, Miami, Ohio is favored by 3. They have 10 players visiting, including a 76 overall 4-star that they're ahead of. Wow. I mean, credit to Miami of Ohio if they land this guy. All right. Last year we beat Miami of Ohio 27-17. So hopefully we can do the same here. I think if we lose to Miami of Ohio, things look a little shaky. We will defer, especially with them having quite possibly the worst rushing attack in the nation. They just returned a kickoff 40 yards. Fair enough. Can't be mad at that. All right, we get the stop. They have to punt. No harm done. Chew clock coming on. I was petrified we were going to get a 3-and-out there to start. There we go. 33-yard reception. We're driving. We're moving. We got sacked. It's a field goal. That drive had such promise. We went from 1st and 10 on the 16. Oh, man. All right. And another 3-and-out. Okay. 3rd and 8. What do I want? Where is... Do I just not have like a flat out corner strike play? Looks like the answer is no. Let's do Z slot wide corner. Okay, it worked. Success. Run the ball a little bit. Run the ball, run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. Post. Didn't work. Gio got sacked. Oh, sell for another field goal. He missed. What is Nakamura's accuracy rating? 75. It's not that much better. I'm losing 13 power for only 3-minute accuracy. Man alive, Kearns. And Suarez fumbled and they returned it for a touchdown. And just like that, Miami is winning. Oh boy. And now Carr fumbles. Hey, they. Can we stop him at the 1? Yes, we can. Sellers went back 3 yards. We hold him to a field goal. Thank any deity you believe in. We held them to a field goal there. If they get a touchdown there, yeesh. Oh, Gio got sacked. And then the run went nowhere. There we go. 22-yard pass. That'll do. I know I burned a decent amount of clock there, but have you seen the state of my passing game right now? Poor Gio's getting sacked every 2 minutes. See, he got sacked again. We punt. Okay, well, our offense is leaving something to be desired. Their offense, though, is even like, how are we losing this game? They are 1 of 5 on 3rd down. How are we losing this game? They've had 8 minutes of possession. And Gio got sacked again, but Isaiah Sims got... How many sacks is that now? 6. Our O-line did so good last year. And now Gio throws a pick. Unbelievable. Hey, Brandon Ogden gets the ball right back. Thank you, sir. And Gio got sacked again. All right, Carlos made the 43-yard release. Like, is there anyone on this team I can actually trust? Henry, right on cue. 54-yard pass on the go route. Thank you. We take the lead. And the way I was about to say that the way our defense is playing, That might be enough. And then we allowed a 38-yard pass. But it wasn't a 40-yard pass, so it wouldn't show up on the summary page. Oh boy. All right, they get in the end zone. They're up by 4. Here we go. I do. What's our 4.5 yards in attempt? Okay. And then Suarez gets 1 yard. You know, what did I expect? To be fair, we punt. I think, in all honesty, based on how our offense is played, if Miami scores a touchdown here, they're going to win. Just based on how our offense is played. 71-yard pass. They beat us on the curl route. No clue what happened to the safety there. Okay. Yeah. The way our offense is played, that might be that. So we are going to need that's 2, right? That's 2 fumbles on Suarez. Get him out. Just gone. I don't care. Let's give Tanner Fleming some minutes. Unbelievable. You could not make this up if you tried. Can we stop them on 3rd and 9, though? Is there a glimmer of hope? There is. Us starting at the 4 is less than ideal. All right. We're moving. We're driving. Another sack. I'm going to look at the total amount of sacks. It might be in the double digits. We convert. There we go. Probably call this play. Does a field goal help us? Not really. We go down by 8 still. I'll do corner post all the same. Nah. I was debating running it there to try to make it like a 4th and 7 or a 4th and 6, but even then, I'll take the field goal. He missed. That's what I get, to be fair, for going for the field goal to go cut it to 8. That's what I get. How many? So that is 2 missed field goals today, missed field goal and a missed extra point earlier. So that's 10 points that our kicker has lost us with his misses. Unbelievable. Yeah, they convert the 3rd down. We did stop them, but I mean, yeah. Might as well just let it fly on 4th and 2. Send it. And he got sacked. Yep, that'll be that. Well, now it is nearly mathematically impossible to satisfy our athletic director's goal, but who cares? Let's look at this for a moment. 4 turnovers. Ay. That's insane. Ramsey threw a pick. Suarez fumbled twice. Carr fumbled once. Unbelievable. I mean, we held their QB to 50% pass completion, and he still got 200 yards. That's insane. 2 of their wide receivers averaged 40 yards a catch. Crazy. They had 9 sacks. Who is this man, and can I have him? No, he's a senior. Dang it. He had 0 sacks last season, 1 sack prior to today. And this game, our offensive line lets him have 3 sacks. Unbelievable. All right. Well, we are now 1 and 4. Yeah, we essentially need to win out to make our 80 goal. Jarrett is injured again. How did he? Wait a minute. Didn't I move him? Oh, no. I kept him. Yeah, I kept him in there. I mean, he's still better than Peoples. Like, I can't move him. Okay, status report. Let's just take a quick second. Let's look at some actual numbers here. So, surprisingly, us being 126 in offensive talent, 119 in defensive talent, is not conducive of a good football team. We are 103 in yards per game. Rushing yards per game, we're 79. So our passing game was what's hurting us there. We are 133rd in the country in sacks allowed. For reference, there's 136 teams in this database. We are 132 in opposing pass yards, or pass yards per attempt. 115 in opposing third down percentage. Yeah. So the big difference between last year and this year is last year we were eating up a ton of the clock, which we're doing again, but we had the defense to kind of back us up and bail us out. Whereas this year we just don't. We don't have that. Yep. It's not looking good. I mean, the division is essentially gone. Bowling Green is 4-1. Miami of Ohio now is the tiebreaker over us. The division's essentially gone. So the only way to get the AD goal is if we win 7 games, meaning we have to win 6 of 7 or 5 of 7 and hope we get in a bowl game. A 6-win MAC school getting a bowl game seems unlikely. But yeah. I mean, if we lose the 1-4 Central Michigan, then I mean that's kind of that. In fact, let's ignore the state of our current team for a moment and just turn our eyes to recruiting. If I don't look at the current state of our team, then it doesn't exist. That's how that works, right? All right, Bert. I mean, here's the thing. He's not great. He would be like our third offensive lineman right now. And so I kind of want to throw money at him. He doesn't care about money. There goes that. If I offer him his market value, yeah, nothing. Okay. Yeah, so us catching Bert is. I mean, it is our third visit. Pitt sucks, and Virginia Tech is playing a ranked team. We could come back on that mathematically. Kent, I don't think we will. We're 1,000 behind. He doesn't care about money. I'm just gonna take him off my list. Fang, obviously, we're staying in. Bowling Green got 1,000 points because they beat Buffalo. Good for them. That hurts. That hurts me emotionally and physically. Whoops, wrong button. I wanted to scout. Hi, hidden gem. Nice. 73 tackling. Listen, you would be my third best linebacker in tackling. That might be an exaggeration, but it also might be true, which is somewhat worrying. I am going to scout really quick to see if there's any other QBs that would be interested. 1 point left. You. No. Nah. Okay. The battle of the 1-4 schools. Central Michigan. Oh, they scheduled Oregon week 1. Props. Then they lost to Bowling Green, Buffalo, West Virginia, but they beat Northern Illinois. Imagine beating Northern Illinois. Oh boy. Quarterback Easton Ingram. Yep, same guy. Yep, this was MAC Player of the Year last year. Cool. Oh boy, oh boy. All right. We are going to work on our rushing game and limiting the downfield passing. One thing I do need to remember is to go back in my depth chart and move Muhammad Suarez back to the top. Now that I'm looking at this, I was about to suggest flipping Carr and Fleming, but how was Carr done this season? He has the touchdowns, but that's mainly because he's the goal line guy. Mm, you know what? For this game, I'm gonna flip Fleming and Carr and see what happens. Granted, it's the third running back position. I'm not expecting much, but okay. Central Michigan is favored. We have 9 players visiting today, none of whom are also interested in Central Michigan. I scheduled Maxwell Bradley and then took him off my list, which is a bit awkward. But you know what? He still came. Respect. Last season, we beat Central Michigan 38-35. This was the dramatic comeback of all ages game where we outscored them 24-7 in the second half. Hey, if something similar wants to happen today, I wouldn't be mad at that. They call heads. Tails it is. We will, in rare form, I'm electing to receive because I am so tired of being down 7-0 at the start of every football game. So a 30-yard pass that'll do. They blitzed us on the first play. They've been watching my game film, evidently. Suarez, buddy. I mean, I'm going for it on 4th and 2. There's really no reason not to. I'm not running the triple option. That much I can tell you. There we go. Suarez got 8 yards. Whee! It's a bad sign when you have to have a 4th down conversion on your first drive. There we go. Isaiah Sims, 40 yards, extra point. He's missed. He missed again. I have never had a kicker this bad. And he's not even that bad ratings wise. Like, that's the crazy thing. The only reason he's missing all these has to be the 72 accuracy. Power wise, he's fine. Insane. Is that what I get for starting a true freshman kicker? Maybe. Fine. All right. Okay. Since they have the best QB in the MAC, I'm going to go too high safety more often than not. But instead, they decided to run it 3 straight times. Fair enough. I'm not going to complain. Am I going to go for 2 from now on whenever I score a touchdown? I'm considering it. I genuinely am. We're in the red zone. Uh-oh. I don't hate the Y stick. Let's do it. I should have hated it. He missed it. What's annoying is he's played in 5 games already, or I guess 6. He's lost his ability to redshirt. I am so tempted to bench him. But the issue is Nakamura barely has better accuracy. Good sack there from Malachi Calhoun. But man alive, he missed again. He is a freshman. That very well could be why. But man, he made the 30-yarder. Hey, just in time because they got a 40-yard pass. Cool, 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 cool. 3rd and 7, too high safety. There we go. They tried the curls. Haha, their kicker missed. Maybe it's a windy day in Kent, Ohio, to be fair. Maybe that's just the issue. There's a lot of wind, man. I'm just running the ball, running the ball, running the ball, killing clock, failing to convert on 3rd down. The usual. Uh-oh. They're driving. They're moving. They're shaking. How many 3rd downs have they converted? Well, yeah, that was the first one. All right. And they get to the end zone. Extra point is good. I am just going to run the ball out here. 10.5. All right. Central Michigan takes the lead if they score it all on this drive. Hi, Devin Turner with the interception. That'll do. And we have to punt immediately. Fair enough. Oh boy. Our defense is starting to get bisected. All right, we're down by 5. And the jet sweep and the play action combo did not work. Do I go for it on 4th and 3? No, I'm going to punt. I'm going to punt and trust my defense. That trust has immediately been betrayed. There we go. Malachi Calhoun gets the sack, and they miss the 50-yard field goal. Clutch sack there from Malachi. The read option goes backwards. What else did I expect? Oy vey. It's honestly kind of impressive how much we just can't do anything offensively. They just had a 16-yard rush for a first down. Fair enough. All right, 8-point game. The missed field goal and PAT is coming back to haunt us, huh? Incomplete again. Unbelievable. All right. Coy Crump gets the fumble, strip sack. Rowan Seals recovers it. Up tempo is on. We converted. That's nice. The bubble screen didn't really work. And then Ramsey is sacked. Cool. And a fullback run gets them the victory. Unbelievable. I mean, what a. Our entire second half offense 3 and out, 3 and out, 5 plays, punt, 3 and out, 6 plays, punt. That was our entire second half offense. Crush. Crush. We are 1-5. We have lost more games already than we did all of last season. And Central Michigan was one of our easiest remaining games. Without question. Everything is falling apart. Devin Turner and Ty Bunch are also now injured. And for the official visits, looks like we got 200 to 315 points for most of them. All right, let's look at those injuries. So Ty Bunch goes down. So, yeah, 7 weeks. Cooper O'Neill, buddy, you're in, my friend. And then Devin Turner going down is annoying. All right. Yeah, Landon's going to play. I was tempted to play Randy Kowalski, but his tackling is a 53. His IQ is a 59. So Landon's going to play. Well, in the wise words of me, it's not a lot of ways this season could be going worse so far. Not a lot of ways. All right. So oh yeah, Buffalo had their visit for Leland Singh a couple weeks ago, and they only got 80 points. So that helps. Bad news is I'm now in a dangerous scenario of just losing a lot of these players. Oh, Pitt had their visit. They won. They got their first win of the season, got 510 points. That puts us 1,800 away, huh? Yeah, I don't think we get Leonard Burt. I might as well stay in the race for a couple weeks, at least until the army visit. But I mean, you and a three. I mean, I went into the season knowing that the team is worse, therefore we're not gonna have as much success. Didn't expect 1-5 record. Like at this rate, we may not get 3 conference wins for 1.3 million. Let alone this. I mean, win at least 7 games. That's done. We would have to win out. We're not winning out. So that part is done. So we're not going to get the athletic director goal, which means we're going to take a little bit of a hit. But that is what it is. I'm going to move Carr back in for Fleming, by the by. It's all right. Ohio, how's your season gone? 3-3. Beat Colorado. Nice. Beat Akron. Nice. Their rushing skill is a 70 because they have 2 running backs injured. Their quarterback is an 88 overall gunslinger with 101 accuracy. Well, that's neat. All right, we're going to work on our passing game and stopping their passing game. I also realize for this game, I didn't really look at any of this. So, I mean, yeah, our offense just died. Like, Ramsey went 12 of 27. Sims did okay. Suarez was meh. Defensively, I mean, we got 4 sacks. We got 8 tackles for a loss. Our defense showed up. They got multiple turnovers. Our offense just died. All right, Ohio has 10 players visiting. So far in the sim, we beat them last year 17-3. And our defense put together the best game they have, period, end of story. So let us see if we can do the same. We win the toss. I'm deferring. Because have you seen our offense? And immediately rewarded. Brendan Ogden, first play, pick 6. We're up 7-0. They convert on 3rd and 2. And they convert on 3rd and 4. I expected them to run it. They passed it. And they beat us on the RPO. And suddenly it's 7-0. And our kick returner just returned it to the 12. So that's nice of them. And we punt. Man. Well, this went from a beautiful start to, my God, they're already back up by 7. And Henry drops the pass. We punt. Wait. Now I know what the coach at Kent State football in real life, Kenny Burns, is going through. Now I understand his pain. Chio got sacked on 2nd and 1. That's what I get for passing it on 2nd and 1. That's what I get. That one's on me. So, well, they missed the field goal. That's good. So far, Ramsey is 1 of 4 for 5 yards. For those keeping track at home, make that 1 of 5. There we go. We're moving. We're shaking. We're getting there. I am not risking a QB fumble at the goal line. There we go. Mohamed Suarez gets in. Okay, we're down by 3. Defense, a stop here would be lovely. Well, we get a stop. All right, we have a minute 53, all of our timeouts. And we start with the ball in the second half, which is very nice. What's not nice is the negative 1 yard rush that just happened. There we go. There we go. We're getting there. We're not getting there anymore. Curls. Curls works. Stick play. Let me turn on shoe clock really quick to burn all the rest of the time on this run. I say that, it didn't burn much at all. Guys, please don't surrender points here. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is why we can't have nice things. But hey, we're winning at the half. And you can't really say that about most of the games we've played this season. Also, our run game just came to a grinding halt, and we have to punch. 3rd and 3, I'm blitzing them. If they pass it, so be it. If they passed it, so be it. There we go. Malachi Patton forces and recovers the fumble off the slants. Thank you, sir. And Mohamed Suarez goes backwards. Man. And Ramsey got sacked. All that work. Once again, our defense is forcing turnovers. They're doing their job. And again, Sawyer Gates forces the fumble on their running back. Our defense is doing everything they can. And our offense just can't get anything going. As I say that, 0-yard rush, quick slants doesn't work. The dive works. Isaiah Sims gets in. Extra point is good. We're up by 8. And we force a punt. Okay. We are in the driver's seat. Let's burn some clock. Get in the end zone again. We can go back to winning ways. Or Isaiah Sims goes backwards and we have to punt. That is also, unfortunately, an option that is on the table. My decision to engage 8 there on 2nd and 7 was inspired. Oh, look at our defense. Corey Crump with the sack to make it a tough field goal, which they miss. Everyone on our offense should buy everyone on our defense just drinks for this game. 3rd and 6, curls. Didn't work. If you think I'm kicking a 49-yard field goal, you must be out of your natural minds. All right, I hoped the punt would be better than a touchback. I'm going to be honest with you. I was hoping it would have been better. That's part of the reason I punted, to burn him with a really terrible field position, down 8. Okay, 4th and 5. They convert, 9-yard pass. 3rd and 2. I'm blitzing. Get him. Didn't work. And they get in the touchdown. If they convert the 2-point conversion, we're going to overtime. We're not passing complete. Onside kick is recovered. Ball game. Man alive. We won 28-26. Our defense forced 3 turnovers, including a pick 6. My God. I don't even know, man. Ramsey, 14 of 24, 135 yards. He just hasn't been good at all. Suarez, 3.6 average. He got a couple touchdowns. Sims got a touchdown. Jeremiah Carr, nothing. Fleming, take his spot again. But I mean, credit to our defense. They only got 2 sacks, but they got 2 forced fumbles, a pick six. Did really well. Kearns didn't miss any extra points, which is awesome. So proud of him. And hey, we got to win. Round of applause. We got to win. Feels good. 2-5. Huzzah. That was our first time getting a defensive touchdown in this save, which is kind of sad to say in a vacuum, I suppose. All right, let's look at recruiting. Got the best pitch I can to these guys. And then I think in a couple weeks of recruiting is when I will iron out who I want to offer money to try to get them in the building. I think I'm gonna wait and do that in a couple weeks. That is my genius plan. All right, good news is we get Kenneth Jarrett back next week, so our offensive line will be better. All right, let's advance through the bye week. Man. All right, Jarrett is back. All right, cool. Cool. All right, and then when do I get the other two back? Turner in 4 weeks, Bunch in 5? Okay. I am going to stop here just to make it a little bit of a smaller video this time around, but we still got through 7 games. So looking at this, obviously, objectively speaking, has not been good. I mean, Giovanni Ramsey, you want to talk about a come to earth moment. Last year, 6 games, 3 starts, just under 100 attempts, 71% completion, 1,100 yards, 9 touchdowns, 2 picks. So far through 7 games, 184. So essentially double his attempts. His completion percentage went down by 12. Yards is only up by about 170. Touchdowns down to 3. Interceptions up to 4. Yards per average plummeted. Rating play, yeah. Just terrible. Not good. I mean, yeah, it hasn't been the year I wanted. I think part of that is just objectively our team got worse. We lost, I think it was 21, I think, seniors, which hurt a lot. And we didn't do a good enough job replacing them in the transfer portal. But I mean, losing to Alabama, losing to Memphis, you expect. Northern Illinois is a good team. The ones that just annoy me are Miami of Ohio and Central Michigan, where our offense just couldn't do anything to save their natural life. I mean, Ohio, if they make, that 2-point conversion, it's a whole new ballgame in overtime. And so now we have 5 games left, including a 4-3 Army team and a Boiling Green squad that I believe is atop the division. Yeah, they're atop the division right now. So win at least 7 games. That's essentially gone. We would have to go undefeated, which, who knows, may still happen. Probably won't, though. So we can kiss that goodbye. We already know we're losing out on the 4.25 million because we didn't pass enough against Memphis. So that is what it is. But I mean, let's be frank. We're not going to get fired, especially because we built up such good coach opinion for our AD after last season's success. But we're going to take a 10 to 20 point hit because we're not going to meet his expectation, which is annoying. Yeah. I mean, really, our only hope at keeping our athletic director in good graces is if we upset Bowling Green and then find a way to win two other division games, because then we have a chance at the divisional title. We essentially would need to win out though. So who knows? But thank you all for watching, even though this stretch has not gone as planned, to say the least. I'll be back later this week. We will wrap up this season. There is a chance that we leave Kent State if another school comes calling, but seeing as we're 2-5 right now, I wouldn't hold out hope for that. So thank you all for watching, whether live on Twitch or on the VOD, which can be found on YouTube or on Twitch. I will see you all next time, where we will win 5 in a row and take the MAC by storm.